Hey Salem, welcome to this month's edition of Building Buzz. We are across the street from the job site in J.E. Dunn's new office, and it's great to have a workspace right across from the job site so we can actually see what's going on. And with me today I have Kyle Nelson from J.E. Dunn, and your job title is Virtual Design and Construction, which sounds really complicated and really cool. So what is that?
Virtual Design and Construction, or VDC as you'll hear it called, is basically a virtual platform for us to take the design models from the design engineers, which would be part of the design package that we would build a building with. So we take everything from the engineers and the trade partners. We put those together into one virtual space. We then coordinate everything spatially and within the footprint of the building. Basically, we take the ductwork, the piping, the electrical conduits and cable trays. We work out all the kinks, we work out all the problems, we make sure everything fits together, we make sure everything, coordination is a big part of it, so we just coordinate everything, make sure it's buildable, and then that translates into the field and they build it physically.
So with this 3D model, it's not only just the walls and the windows and stuff, but you're showing the actual electrical stuff, you're showing the heating and the plumbing and all of that stuff together in this 3D model.
Yeah, everything comes together. We have all of what you said. We have ductwork, whether it be heating or air conditioning. We have all the piping and plumbing systems within the building. We have the fire protection sprinklers and any other fire protection systems that are in the building. We have all the electrical pieces. The whole building, down to the nuts and bolts, is built virtually before we go out in the field and build it physically.
So I would imagine this is a huge advantage in saving time and money on construction. Is that?
Absolutely. When we have the ability to build it virtually, again, like I said before, we can really coordinate down to the nuts and bolts and work out any kinks or any issues that would arise in the field, which would cause issues with pieces that would have been installed physically and then possibly had to have been ripped out and redone or anything like that.
The other really cool thing that we were talking about that you mentioned to me is when the building is done, you will give us an actual 3D model of the building to help with maintenance and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Once construction is done and the whole building is built, you have some tolerances between virtual and real world. And a pipe or a duct might get installed 1 or 2 inches out of place or something like that. And what we do is we get an as-built model from each one of our trades. And what that allows us to do is marry everything together as it was actually built in the field. And then we pass that over, and like you said, it helps. It can help with building maintenance. It can help with future projects. It can help with expansion of the campus or anything from there on out. And you'll have an accurately built virtual and real world building.
So when I've been up on the construction site as they're getting ready to pour, I see all these red and blue cones in the floor. The workers are calling them blue bangers, but they're all over the place. So what are those? What are they for? And is there a method to where they are placed?
There is a method to how those are placed. And what those actually are inserts. So a female side of a threaded rod is what those are, and those are placed based off of all the coordination that we do per floor. When we do the overhead coordination, as we talked about earlier, when we do that, we're placing all of the duct and pipework and electrical and fire systems exactly where they're going to go, within a 1/16 of an inch. So when we do that, what we're able to do is we're able to take that information and put these inserts in the deck above all of these utilities, which will then become the hangers for all of these utilities. And based off of all of that routing, the trades will take the virtual information, they'll plug it into something like a piece of equipment like a total station. They can go out, they can lay all of those pieces out with this piece of survey equipment, put those inserts in, or blue bangers, and have the deck poured on top of those, which anchors them. And then later on, when we go to install the piping and the utilities or the ductwork or whatever it may be, all they have to do is then take the male side of the threaded rod, connect to their utility, and then insert it right into that hanger that was put in previously.
Thank you for doing what you do and helping us with this building, because we are so excited about this building and our new home. So thank
Absolutely.
you. So now you're up to speed on VDC, Virtual Design and Construction, which is really cool and is helping save us time and money on the project. We had a great event of Meet the Artist with our artist Blessing Hancock. A lot of folks came out and gave input. You have 2 more opportunities at Public Works Day and at the Salem Art Fair, where you'll be able to meet Blessing and talk with her. And if you're not able to make it to either of these events, please go to our website and provide input on some words or phrases that should be included in the public art in the new building. And please like and share, help us build some buzz for the new building, because we're excited about this project and we hope you are too.